back anyway, because we're changing our engine here. Close tabs, so been dead last season actually. Kind of been dead. Quite good actually. Now back straight now. But kind of here now. Final second is obviously this is my worst sector ever. This is where I my time will be in that sector with an ultimate quality now. Ooh, 7 sleazy. That, I think that's a P7 where we'll have put us, I think it said P7. And I did put us in P7, but it doesn't really matter anyway since we are literally changing our engine and we will start from the back of the grid. And I actually did buy the podium pass for once.
It's time to remind ourselves of our top three. Hamilton,
I think maybe I don't buy it this season, but Hamilton's on pole
for now then,
from
we're really just getting
Albon
started.
and Daniel Ricciardo. And we are P7, which is excuse me, which is where we don't want to be. We want to be up there with Hamilton. We do. But as we head on to the Grand Prix here today.
Welcome along then to Sochi and the Russian Grand Prix, one of 8 cities in the world to play host to both the Olympics and a Formula One race. It's a Grand Prix that's proven difficult to crack for anyone beyond the first 2 rows of the grid in recent years, so let's see if that can change today. Well, it's certainly not the best weather out on the Sochi street circuit today. A track that boasts 18 corners, 12 to the right and 6 to the left. And it's a track that combines both fast corners and long straights, resulting in speeds of excess of 200 miles an hour. But with these conditions, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a safety car out there today. Joining me for today's race once again is Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about the engineer. Looks like they've got a tough race in store today as grid penalties from changing power unit components has forced them further down the field.
But on the bright side, at least those fresh components can help them maintain the power they need to come through the pack. I expect to see them take a more aggressive approach today to make up for the compromised start.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, and Alexander Albon lines up alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Ricciardo, Verstappen, Charles Leclerc and Perez, Sainz, Gasly, De Vries and Esteban Ocon, Fiat, Hubert, Nicholas Latifi and Grosjean, Magnussen, Giovinazzi, George Russell and Lance Stroll, Bottas and the engineer. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
As we do head into the Russian Grand Prix,
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
Which means there'll be no stopping at all this race, but we do go for the 0.8 fuel, which is alright actually. I hope we can do it. As it is one lap, it's 2 laps, 3 laps, 4 laps, 5 laps, and it's right now. When we go, we get an awful start against Bottas to do, but we get the grip a little bit more, which means we can look and we can control. We need to look and we can shove it instead of battling. They are all as we do them down the inside of Giovinazzi. We have made up Giovinazzi, we are P16 now. Actually, is we can't. Oh, Giovinazzi. Giovinazzi over 2 of us actually. Excuse me. That wheel. What's that right behind us? Which is not moving at all. right now.
That's what we like to see at the start. Well done.
We are gained about 3 positions in the start here. We are trying to run down Giovinazzi now as we do take over the pace advantage. We have the, well, we do have the pace advantage. We have the engine advantage right now. We can go down the inside of Giovinazzi. Will we look for a move on Grosjean? Grosjean, no we won't. We still side by side with Giovinazzi. Oh yeah. We want to do spin it for the last sector. This is should be amazing. Really well we are. Like usual. Well, not like usual, but we everybody's high. The race would say it's so much right here. But wherever it isn't, like racist, driving ability, whether it's great actually. We do racing. We are good. We are looking for Grosjean, we do go down the inside of Grosjean. Oh god! What has he done? He just completely closed it in us. He has. He's just completely closed in. He just completely closed in us with that. He can't have that. Like sportsman like him. Players don't want to see it. But we're looking to move on Grosjean now. Will be a good for Diamond. We could go for Diamond. We did do a Diamond. We did, as Hamilton says, fast 7, 144. Wait. Back step. There was 144. Actually. Excuse me. Usually what I'm getting, but we're looking at Maxi now. Will we get a move on him? We won't. We do not have great stuff around us. I don't know how to which people. We're not the greatest drivers just yet. We have got 2 races. In the podium, we do this at the moment.
We'll be seeing at least 20 minutes of light rain.
We'll be able to get the exact way we want to. Hopefully we will. But we're going down the back straight now. We are looking for moving back in around. Will we do a dive bomb? Yes, we will do another dive bomb. Keep it clean like usual. Business as usual. What we need. That's actually what we need. It's just
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy.
and then if it means we're getting a good nice hope for the that we're trying to we get a good result. Yeah, going on to lap 4 now. Going to turn 2. I like to work out one that can down there. Do cut the corner, over braking. We've got Antoine Q there up ahead of the racing point. It's new team. Actually, no, it's new team. He was degree that move. And so kick out myself. I get what's myself. I did. Well, a little bit lower. But coming through here now. Do a move on the back straight. Sorry guys, I'm turning that once again, so. But now we are coming down from the corner. I think that's what I'm saying at least. So I go down the pitch lane, not too sure. Too sure. We do cut over onto lap 10. Nothing really happened at all. Yeah, nothing happened really. Just overtake. They were boring overtake. It was just more dive bombs and stuff. I think you've seen enough of them. I have. Which is not the greatest.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button.
Now we, yeah guys, the opposite. So they're going for the final point now, gaining a load of damage. Yeah. Gasly.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Yeah, Gasly. And now we are side by side into turn 2. Yeah, losing control once again. Which is not overshooting the corner once again, I think. I don't know what's happening.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
Another making point charge here. I need to learn this track a little bit more. Really need to learn this track a bit more. But going through here, coming on not back straight just yet. But yeah, catching on three now. I think that'll be our last overtake because it is coming to the end of the race. But coming down on this is debris. Now we cut over onto the moving cinematics. We are locked on debris and
Lewis is
make
putting in some really
debris.
quick lap times. He's the fastest man on the track at the moment.
Beautiful it is. We are big ahead of you guys did see. At 12 now.
This is your final lap of the race.
I think we could have done better, but on the final lap now. Because actually I didn't think we could cut over. Actually, sorry about that. Sorry. I'm still getting used to this replay thing, so it might be a little bit pushed out every now and then. But on the final lap now, going through the place where Vettel crashed in.
This rain could be with us for a while.
Yeah,
Light rain conditions for the foreseeable future. Okay, gap ahead is 3.8 seconds.
Which is really warm onto the back straight. Now, yep, onto the back straight. Once again, ozone out for the time. Again, coming through the hill, we've done a load of dive bombs. Hopefully Japan's a lot easier. Yeah, that's what you're saying? Lewis Hamilton wins Grand Prix once again. Well, not once again, we did beat him twice in a row. Looks good enough, actually, it does. But coming through the final corner now to take
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc
P20.
Fermé.
Absolutely mega drive from us. And to be fair, I don't know how we pulled it off. Because B and this doesn't work too great.
That's a
But
spectacular
we head
victory
on to
then,
the
and
podium
with it, the championship is secure.
ceremonies now.
It's been a magnificent season, and they thoroughly deserve the cheers of the crowd here today. Anthony Davidson, a resounding victory today. What set them apart from the rest?
Rain always has the potential to liven up a race and mix up the order, and they've taken full advantage of that to claim the victory today. It's always a bit of a lottery when the conditions are like this, but they've managed to stay on circuit and have come out on top.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot, a well-earned victory for Mercedes.
And that was
Let's have a look then at the driver's standings. After an incredible performance, Lewis Hamilton secures the top spot in the Drivers' Championship. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to the engineer. That was a commanding performance today. Very impressive indeed.
It's another clear win for Mercedes as they managed to secure the Constructors' title. An incredible performance for the whole team.
Champions never can defeat us from it. But as that is the end of the video, thank you guys. Oh, it's Claire again. Keep doing these outros up. Remembering her.
How do you feel the competition is for you this season? Did you feel comfortable in the wet weather today? Is there a hint of jealousy in seeing your teammate up there on the podium? Or are you happy? Appreciate your time.
And this is the end of the video. Thank you guys, and goodbye.